And the steam enthusiasts who are well chuffed after raising the money to expand their railway.
Now, next tonight, it wasn't the longest journey in the world, but for a group of steam enthusiasts in South Yorkshire, it was a day they'd waited for years. The Elsecar Steam Railway achieved the ambition of breaking out from its base by building a new level crossing.
It's a nice story, this. Now they want to build another mile of track to become a living memorial to the area's industrial heritage. Our very own rail enthusiast Tingle has been along for the ceremony.
As you might expect, I'm having something of a grand day out here on the Elsecar Heritage Railway. But this isn't just a pleasure trip. At the other end of the line, we've got some serious business to do. No less than making a little bit of railway history. Excuse me.
It's only a mile to Tingle Lane in Hemmingfield. Easy work for this engine, which once ran around colliery yards. It's not even out of breath when it comes to a stand. And it has to stop here because the track runs out. For 16 years, the society who look after the line have been unable to extend because they've had to build an expensive level crossing. Finally, that job is done, so it's time for the road to give way to rails.
So, Harry, I'm going to let you drive this next bit.
Thank you. Easy does it.
So this is the first train onto Tingle Bridge Lane in 30 years. What does that feel like to drive that?
Fantastic. Just another mile to go now. We're home.
It might have been a short roll for a locomotive, but it's a huge leap forward for the Elsecar Railway Society. That's why everyone's queuing up to have their photograph taken and capture the moment in history. Now they've come this far, they can carry on in that direction for another mile, and their ultimate destination is Corton Wood. That, of course, is where the 1984 miners' strike began. So the railway, even though they'll admit they're not in the most touristy of areas, feel they have a really important story to tell.
I think the railway needs to serve as a living memorial, if you like, to the miners and the 250-year history of mining in this area. We're planning to have a memorial garden down at Corton Wood, to erect a museum where people can come and see where that change first took place.
And on a steam railway, coal isn't just a lump of nostalgia, but the stuff of life. At Elsecar, now they've crossed the road, it can power them to the future. Tingle, BBC Look North, Elsecar.
Oh, that's absolutely fab. Have you ever been on the Elsecar Steam Railway?
Oh, not that one, no. I was recently on the Keighley and Worth Valley Steam Railway. They really looked after me. They were great. Had a go on the footplate, did the old
Well, who
hooter.
knows? Elsecar could be not far behind them in the not-too-distant future.
Good luck to
Let's
them.
hope so.